Fancy meeting you here, Tony.
I don't know how fancy it is.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at work?
Douchebag Joe, you have no idea. This flood has been ruining my life. I just lost my job. My boss said I was making too many Sandy-related phone calls from work. But I can't do my job while I am there because I work in a database and the data center still has no power.
Tough break, kid. How's the rebuilding going?
Rebuilding? Are you kidding me? The flood insurance adjuster told me my entire house is a basement and he refused to pay most of my claim.
That sounds like bullshit. You should get a lawyer.
Well, I still am waiting to hear about my structural damage. They sent an engineer for that. Meantime, I have no heat, no power, no plumbing, no walls, no insulation, so I went to FEMA for help. They wouldn't help me with anything having to do with the house because I had flood insurance.
Oh man, that is so fucked up. The FEMA inspector came to my house and gave me $31,900 because I don't have flood insurance.
Well, I heard they give rental assistance and stuff and I asked them for that. They wouldn't give it to me because I had slept in the house. I slept in the house because I had waited in line all day at the FEMA tent and my ride was leaving before they got to me. And I couldn't go back to my office to sleep on the floor because they locked the doors at night. So the FEMA asshole decided my house was livable. It smells like a sewer and it is 30 degrees in the house and I have no running water.
You're kidding. That's fucked up. Do you know what happened to me? Turns out the Ritz-Carlton had 6 rooms designated as FEMA disaster accommodations. So since I went there right after the flood and stayed there, FEMA has been picking up the tab. They are going to keep paying for it for months, I think up to 18 months.
You're fucking kidding me? I mean, good for you. But fuck. Why am I stuck sleeping in my freezing mold-infested shell of a house when a douchebag like you didn't even have insurance? Well, so next I went to those fuckers known as the Red Cross. They took all these donations from people to help storm victims. All they offered me was a wet liverwurst sandwich.
Oh yeah, my wife tried them. They pulled the same shit on her. They were supposedly giving out $10,000 to people, but there's no way anyone can qualify. The Red Cross is totally full of shit. However, someone there told us that Cuomo has a fund. If you receive the full $31,900 from FEMA, you can get another $10,000. So we applied and we got it. Then the missus went down to her church, and they gave us $5,000. It was money collected by some Mormons somewhere for people with no flood insurance. Then this group of Mormons showed up at our house and cleaned up all our shit for free. I mean, they gutted and dragged out our shit and sprayed for mold and everything. So basically, we have received $46,900 in monetary aid and a free remediation worth over $10,000. What did you get from flood insurance?
I got $500 for perishables in my refrigerator, $5,000 for a boiler, $1,000 for a washer-dryer, and I thought they would cover my AC, but they told me because they were window units, they are considered contents. And contents are not covered in a basement. My remediation was over $10,000, but they only gave me $400 to rent a sump pump because they said my entire fucking first floor is a basement. In total I received $6,900, and I have to live in the fucking house because they won't give me money to live somewhere else. I haven't seen my niece or my dog in weeks. And now I have no job. Oh shit. And I just remember the asshole in the FEMA tent made me apply for an SBA loan. I hope to God I didn't get approved.
This sounds like an absolute load of bullshit. How can this be? You were the one who had insurance. I haven't gone out of pocket for anything yet, and I thought I was going to be all out of pocket. Kid, that is just messed up. You need a lawyer. You need to sue that adjuster who said your house is a basement.
But if I get a lawyer they will take 1/3 of my claim. And then I won't have enough money left to fix the house.
Dude, 1/3 of nothing is nothing. Get a lawyer.
Well, did I tell you I had structural damage? A gateway to hell opened up in the foundation in my dining room. So I will wait for the engineer report to come back, at least to get the money for that before a lawyer is involved. This way I don't have to give the lawyer 1/3 of that.
Yeah, That's smart thinking, kid. I guess I would do the same thing. Shit, I am glad I got an Xbox instead of flood insurance. Flood insurance sounds like total bullshit to me. I don't even have structural damage and I got more money than you did. I am so sorry, Tony.
It's not your fault. I just can't understand what is happening. I am at an all-time low point. My family is gone. My home is gone. My job is gone. I don't know what I am going to do. My parents worked so hard, for so long for that house. And I had to take a mortgage on it to send my niece to blind school. And now I have to pay the mortgage, but it is not an livable condition for her. I feel like such a heel.
This isn't your fault, Tony Citizen. You've always been an upstanding, responsible young man. If anyone should get punished at a time like this, it's a douchebag like me. But I can't complain. I make buckets of money and pay a lot of taxes. I don't mind getting something back in a situation like this. It's just shitty that you took all the precautions and you're getting fucked. The world is a fucked up place, Tony Citizen. And America, she ain't what she used to be.
No. She ain't what she used to be.
Kid, why don't you come by the Ritz with me? Take a shower. Have some dinner with me and the missus. I got bankrolled from FEMA. It's my treat. I'll even drive you back home later.
Thanks, Douchebag Joe. I don't want to be any trouble.
It's no trouble. Your old man used to snow blow the driveway for me. Consider returning the favor. Let's go. It's filet mignon night at the Ritz restaurant.
That sounds good. I haven't had a hot meal in ages. Thanks, man.
Don't tell anyone that I'm not actually a total douchebag. I worked hard to get that reputation.